Hello. Okay, it's the Take 5 challenge. The original idea was from 49 Dragonflies. Sorry, just tidying up my mess here. Yeah, Barbara, Vienna, 49 Dragonflies. I'll leave a link below. And the idea is that we swap with somebody. They give us 5 items and we do the same with them. This one is from Teresa. This is the page that I sent her, so she's very kindly sent it back to me. So you're supposed to keep it, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so this is some of the bits that I sent her, and this is what she did with it. So yeah, very good. That I thought was, oh no, it was, yeah, I gave you the napkin, didn't I? So I thought that was stuck to card, but yeah, no, that's fine. And lacy stuff and the border, and she's stuck that onto, did I provide that? Can't remember, doesn't matter. So yeah, that's and then I sent her a gel print and she's backed that onto some very sturdy card and made a tag. It's very good. Yeah, so it's very different from what I usually do, so this is what this challenge is all about, to get you out of your comfort zone. So here's my Take 5 stuff. I've had a look through it and yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, I'll be honest with you. Okay, so it was all wrapped in this lovely sort of darky brown tissue paper. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I presume the tissue paper is... Oh no, there's number 5. Okay, so the tissue paper is not included. There was a big sheet of music paper. Now I've had to cut this down already because it wouldn't fit in my folder. So I've just chopped a bit off the side. So there's that. Okay. 2 beautiful leaves. Now I think these are real, and I'm thinking maybe they've got wax on them of some sort, because they're not brittle at all. So yeah, you'll have to let me know, Teresa, did you put wax on these? Because yeah, they're real leaves. But anyway, so I got those. I got a little oh, it's fabric. Oh, is it self-adhesive? Didn't check that. I don't know, it might be self-adhesive. Anyway, a little thing that says Home Sweet Home, and a little topper thing. See, already I'm thinking cut that in half. Okay. And then a picture book page, which I'm assuming was originally that size. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, well, let's just do something instead of sitting here scratching our head. I'm looking at it, I'm just wondering about, I think definitely cut that and make 2 pockets, 2 tuck spots. I don't know if that, well, it doesn't matter, I can stick it on somewhere. Right, okay, so I'll put that there so it's safe. Let's chop that in, although I'm saying in half, I wonder whether to... No, I think I'll go diagonally on that one. Let me put Teresa's one up there with her envelope. Right. So, I hope everybody's really good, having a good day. It's beautiful and sunny here in Devon. It's really warm. It's the middle of flipping October. What is going on with the weather? But there it is. Yeah, so I think instantly 2 pockets there. So that'll be a start for that one. Let's get the ink out, because ink always makes things look better. Especially when I'm crafting. It hides a multitude of sins. I don't know whether Barbara sort of sits back and really looks at stuff and really thinks about it. I've just sort of opened this, gone, oh, what am I going to do with that? And yeah, I'm sort of, I've got a couple of ideas, but I'm not sure if they're going to work yet. So you'll find out. It involves splatters, because I've got my splatter brush and I've shook up my very, very gold ink, which is the weirdest stuff on the planet. I'll leave that upside down. Yeah, it's a very strange ink, but it wasn't terribly expensive, so that was good. Some of those inks can be a shocking price. Just age that one down a bit because that looks much better. Not being quite so white. Okay, right. That's your thinking time, Susan. So, I think I'll use the music page as a page because it can just slide in my book then. So maybe we'll start on this front one. Although I want to put some, right, let me run you through. So pockets with those, I think definitely. This here, I was thinking about a pocket of, although I could, see, it's too long for my book in its entirety. I could cut the bunny off. I could cut that one off actually. If I chop that one, make that into a tag. I could make that some sort of a take out. Yeah, I think that's a bit more adventurous than what I was thinking. Right, okay. Right, let's get Bunny off first of all. I know it's a shame to cut it up, but it's just too much at the moment. I've only got a small folder that I'm keeping the challenge stuff in, so although I am thinking of making a new book, just straighten up that edge. This is obviously a torn off front cover, so I think, yeah, tag material there definitely. What I'm contemplating is taking that title off without removing the rabbit's ears. We'll definitely put that back on. See, that could be a flip out, couldn't it? I'd rather it was. So if I chop that bunny off there, that'll definitely work as a flip out. Right, we can turn him maybe into a page tuck or something. With the bunny's bottom, what do you reckon? I've got the piece of music paper here that I chopped off. Might not be strong enough. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think I'll get a fresh bit. That is quite an old music paper. Right, okay, so tag here first of all. Let's turn that into a tag quickly. It's got a lovely feel to this cover. It's I don't know if you can sort of plasticised. It's pretty. I like that. Let's turn it. Come on, crocodile. There you come. Thank you. Haven't got any fabric, have we? I'll do a fabric tab, but though that could work. Why not? I don't know what that's made out of. Feels fabricy. We could have that on there, couldn't we? Although we might want that somewhere else. Right, let's not punch that for a minute. Right, let's leave that there. So, tag, 2 pockets. That can definitely turn into a tuck spot. Let's put that there. So this, you see, I'm thinking what I could do is, the other thing I was wondering was whether to cover that music paper. It's very bright, isn't it? Do that there. Have a pocket there with the tag in. Thinking gold splatters. point now I'm going to work these leaves in. I could put those on the other side. Right, okay. I think definitely cover that music paper because it's a little bit... Could put some gesso on actually. Right, I think what I'll do is I will stick this tissue paper down, put a very light coat of gesso on and come back to you because that could take a while and I don't want this video to go on for hours, which it could well do. I think I'll do that. Right, okay, I will be back with you in a moment. Won't be long. Right, as you can probably see, I had a bit of a change of mind. I've just stuck on pieces and parts. I didn't want to cover up. I thought about it and I thought, well, you're just going to cover up the whole thing and it'll make it very dark. So I've just sort of randomly glued bits and just stuck them on, basically. So, and I don't think I'll bother with the gesso. They're all just, you know, you just don't need to. So on the back here, I'm just letting that other side dry a bit before I start putting pockets and things on. See, that's too dark, isn't it? Be able to get much down there. I'd be too worried about putting things in and out of there. I'll tell you what I have got is Teresa's envelope here, which is a beautiful ribbed paper, basically. Let me just tear that off. I'll tell you what, actually, I can use that for the, yeah. Okay. Could use the flap. Just cut off her dress. Double-sided tape and sellotape on there. Right, okay, we'll come back to that in a second. Let's get this situated. Yeah, I think that's going to look quite cool. Okay. And it uses up the envelope. Why not? Okay, right. Juices are flowing now, thankfully. Right, okay. I just want to do these cold splatters before I forget. Now, this is where it usually all goes horrendously wrong. Because I usually manage to get my whole desk covered when I'm doing this. Yep, it's going everywhere. I just thought it'd add a little bit of colour. Sorry, that's probably really annoying tapping. Yep, it's all over my desk. Well done. But it's added a nice couple of splatters on there. Really, really tempted to push my luck. Try not to smudge anything. have done that before I stuck it on, but I didn't. Oop. Oops. It's not the type of, it's not a gel, it's a liquidy ink. I'll tell you what it is in a second. So I can't put it on my finger, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. I had some water ready, but I haven't. Okay. Do I want some on the other side? Tempting fate here. It's going to smudge, but let's put some on there. Not quite sure what we're going to do on here yet, so okay, it's Winsor & Newton. It is bizarre stuff, but yeah, it's very shiny, as you can tell by my gold fingers that I have now. Lovely. Hopefully we haven't smudged too much. No, not too bad. Right. Good job I've got a big book here for all my sticking and inking. Okay. I think I'll give that a quick blast with the heat gun, so bear with me and I will be back to you in a second. Won't be long. Right, it's all dry. Right, so if you can see there, let me tilt it into the sun for you. See, nice and gold, shiny, pretty. Right, let's work on this flip now, I think. Do I need my glue book there? Probably not. Put that bit of paper there. Okay. Right, that's fine. It's gonna need a bit of dulling down. It's got sticky tape on it already, so that bit will be hidden-ish. This one won't. I'll cut it to size once I've got it on the... Let me get my brush. Just really want to grunge that down a bit because that background's quite dark. And that will definitely show. And that side probably not so much. Right. Okay. Get rid of the cut edges. I think you can easily write on that. Managed to get gold paint on there. That was clever. So it's going to go that way, so I need it to stick there. Right. Come on, glue. Should have cut that sellotape edge off. If I can tear it now. Well, that came off nice and easy. Not really worried about that being white because it's a creamy coloured background. I might ink it up. Let's see how we feel. I bent me blooming pin. It's a nightmare trying to get it back in the bottle now. It'll only go in that far. Pushing too hard. I was a little bit over ambitious with it. Right. Okay, right, let's trim that to size. Scissors. Top on me glue, otherwise there'll be glue everywhere. Right, so I'm thinking the whole page, yeah, that's fine. I'll just stick it out slightly, it doesn't have to go right up to the edge. I'm using that glue more and more now. I find it so so forgiving. It allows you to move things like that. Right, okay. We'll sort that out in a second. Right, those other two on the other page. Oh, actually, we need a pocket here, don't we? You're not big enough. I'll have to use a thinking that'll look better in a belly band, basically. Oh, of course. Could use that on there, couldn't we? Yay! Right, okay. Again, this needs to be... I could stick the tissue on it, but I think it's a little bit too dark, so I'll just... It's a ribbed paper, so I'm hoping that the ink will pick up the ribs, actually. It's really pretty. And if we put that through there, yeah, it's kind of pretty. Again, just get rid of the cut edges. Okay, that'll be fine now. Right, we're getting there slowly. I'll just leave the video running now. I hope you don't mind. Might be a bit of a long one, but sometimes people don't mind that. So just up that a bit higher. Are you stuck? Not quite. Okay, I'll move you there. That'll disappear. It dries clear, that ink. Glue rather. It's a bit too high. Fiddly dee, come on, make your mind up, woman. Just thinking I could get that. I just stick down that side. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? These are really tough, actually. As I say, I don't know what Teresa's treated them with, but they are really sturdy. So I don't think it being bashed lightly by a tag is going to make much difference to it. Okay, and that just ties in. Actually, if I put that there, just stick there, that'll hold that tag in, won't it? Yep. Okay, so all of that, apart from that, I think I'll use the old 3-in-1. That's having a tendency to slip out of there, so that'll be good. You're going to stick, but you don't. Are you in screen? Yeah, you are. Okay, I like that. I might put a tab on there actually. Lots of bits. I don't think this blooming leaf's going to stick. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, let's just give it time, Susan. Give it time. Just did a die cutting the other day. That was great fun. Ooh, a tag top there. That's the middle of my page, isn't it? Yeah. I think I'd prefer one. Right, are you sticking? Yes, good. Maybe one of these little ones would be better. Can just go in there, can't it? Yeah, that's much better size. They do look a little bit better, believe it or not, with a little bit of an ink. This is the Sizzix die. I can't remember what it's called. Tiny Tabs and Tags it's called. It's very rare. I was just extremely fortunate to win it on eBay. I couldn't believe it. It was Artie Mays told me, showed us it, and I'm going to put it up there actually. Yeah, I went straight onto eBay, and luckily somebody was selling one, and yeah, I was chuffed. I think it was only about £6. It wasn't terribly expensive, so I was pretty pleased with that, must say. Okay, so you, hopefully, yeah, you'll get captured in there, and that's on. I think we can say that page is done. What do you reckon? Might think about that one. Right, so let's see if we can do these ones now. I haven't got an awful lot left. So I've got the bunny. We have a bunny. Does he need a bit of paper? I haven't got a tag, have I? Oh, I shouldn't have cut that. I could have made that into a tag. Okay. So all I've got left now is a leaf, those two triangles, and Home Sweet Home. Alright, let's... sorry. I guess we can just not have a tag. Doesn't matter, does it? Though, not going to be terribly strong, but we could make one out of that with my dirty fingers now all over it. Right, we'll have a look at that in a second. Let's stick this on here. If I put it up there, I could put that down there, couldn't I? Yep. And then on the back page, I just need to make that a little bit darker, given the colour of that leaf. Actually, just thinking about it. Sorry, looking for my red ink. Where are you? Of course it's hiding. Let's just put a little bit of fired brick on there as well. See if that'll, because there's quite a lot of red in there. See if we can pick up a little bit of the red there. So I'm just inking over to the side here on my glue book. And then maybe just a tad of green, which stretching. Okay, I've got Adirondack here. Lettuce. I've had these years and they just keep going. Let me pull this into frame because you're not seeing anything. Right, just there. So just a little bit of green, I think. Just it'll just marry it up with that leaf, like I said. Those little bits, I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm not a, but they're just those little touches. See, just sort of brings it all together. Bit of green, bit of red, matches that leaf. Love it. Okay. Did I take away those cut edges again? I can't remember if I did that. I was thinking about punching the corners. You thought it, now do it. I got this one that does the fancy ball edges. It's a Creative Memories. I just picked it up like you do when you've been a crafter for 1,000 years. Just gives a nice little decorative edge there. Stick this on first. do actually. Because that leaf will hold whatever's in there. I think I'll stick it all down this time. Guess we've got a tuck there, so now on the back page, see, maybe that can go on there. Yeah, it fits there, that's good. I'm just going to very simply stick that on, I think. Go. I think quite boringly, I'm just going to go right in the middle with that. Okay. Right, yeah, I'm glad I put the splatters on. That definitely gave it a little bit of interest there. Tinkle it right there, didn't I? Nothing to make tags out of. I wish I hadn't cut that card now, but if I hadn't have done, I wouldn't be able to do anything on the back page. So what I'm seriously thinking about is doing that, and then that can be one giant tuck for, you know, if you've got a big bit of paper or something, bit of I know what I could do. If I chop a bit of that off, that could slide in there. We'll look at that. Right, okay, let's get these stuck down. Okay. Because it's going to get lost otherwise. And actually, then in that case, sorry, I just realised this one's got writing on it, so it needs to go that way. It's got a little calendar there. Right, let me chop this down. It doesn't need to be chopped a lot. So if I just take off those two edges and about there. I need the tin pots. Come here. Yeah, otherwise it'll get lost. So I'll just shift the lace out of the way. In my ever messy craft room, I've given up trying to. I over tidy up every now and again, but I've just given up trying to keep it super tidy. I'm a very visual crafter, and I think a lot of people are like that, and I have to have everything out. Well, not everything, but you know, if I don't see it, I don't use it. It's as simple as that. So, alright, let's have a look. See if you'll fit in there now. I was thinking of putting that there, but I don't think it's going to let me. I'm not going to have enough room. I could just stick it at the top. No, it needs sides as well, doesn't it? Oh, I should have moved you over a bit. But you're very close to the spine, that's why I didn't. Okay. you just stay in there anyway? No. That's a simple answer. No, I won't. Okay, if I move you up slightly, what I'll have to do is stick that one very, very close to its edge. Are we going to be able to get that out? Does it matter? Sorry, just thinking. Do you know what? It doesn't need to be that big, does it? Even better thought. Hold on. Just cut around here a bit. This is quite floppy, so that'll pull out of there no problem at all. I don't know if I like that bit sticking out, so let's just... Yeah, that's much better. Good. Glad I hesitated with the old chopping. Right, now I'm going to have to be very careful and get this right on the very, very edge of the page. Let's take that out of the way so we aren't asking for trouble. Okay. Sorry if that's out of shot, I don't think it is, but I really need to. Stay still. There we are. Right, the proof of the pudding. Well, that works for me. Cool. Okay. Yeah, stay. Right. I think I'm going to call that done. I think we... Oh, I'll tell you what else there was actually. Where did they go? There was a little... Ah, there it is. This was on the outside of the wrapper. Hold on. Right, I might have to find something to hold you down. Paper clip will do. Let's go blue. Oh, actually, no, it ought to be. Sorry, my fat head is getting in the way there. Oh, actually, come on, use your brain, girl. I can get you on there. I know that crochet pattern was very vintage, so I'm trying to be a little bit gently. Right, you need to stay still. Thank you. Put the butterfly on there, couldn't we? God, just when you thought it was all over, she finds something else to put in there. I like to use as much as I can. I feel it's only fair on the people that take all their time and effort to do this for me. So that is terrible cutting, but that'll be fine. Just put a dab of glue on there because it's, although it's sticky, it's not terribly sticky. Over here is a page tab, I think. Oh, I've torn a white edge. This held the package together. This is where it come from. I'll say, might as well use it all. Put Teresa's tag in there as well. In. Put that there, and hopefully that will hold the other one in as well. Right, let's get the old crocodile on there. I've got no threads, so shall I put an eye there? What do you reckon? Seems I've got a few. I haven't got any threads hanging around on my desk because I tied it up, you see. Lethal. I don't know. Okay. That's got a bit of fluff on it. I'll just pretend that's, yeah. Right, that's it. I'm calling that done. Lord knows how long that took. Let's have a look. Oh, 48 minutes. That's not too bad for me. Okay, so yeah, so we've got a big tuck here. So I haven't got any. Oh, I could have put her tag in there, couldn't I? No. If I'd have thought about it, I could have left that open, but I didn't. Okay, so we'll put that in there. That looks fine there. Right, okay, so tuck spot there. Like I said, the leafy, the little Home Sweet Home. Use the music paper. I'm glad I didn't cover all of it now. I think that would have been very, very dark, and well, you'd have seen the tissue paper, but I don't think it would look terribly brilliant. Sorry, you've seen the music paper. Oh, bent me pin again. Right, so yeah, leaf stickers from the front that was on the cover. Children's book page. We've got a lovely flip out there with a nice writing spot with a dab of gold in it, of course. That's that one. And then this one here, Teresa's make from my last swap with her, which we can easily get in and out because that will move no problem at all. Ta-da! Right, I'm going to leave it there. I'll put it in the folder, and yeah, on to the next one. All right, bye.